Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to be talking about something that I am super passionate about in my life, and that is TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I am very passionate about TJ Maxx and Marshalls. For those of you who don't know, TJ Maxx and Marshalls are retail stores that sell typically high-end or designer brands for a fraction of the cost. So TJ Maxx has a home goods section, a clothing section, shoes, beauty, purses, anything that you can imagine basically TJ Maxx has. You may not need it, but you're gonna buy it. So today I have a big ol' haul for you from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I did not go and purchase all of this in one sitting. This has actually been sitting in my TJ Maxx bag for probably at least 3 months, so it's been a few months of collecting. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is skincare. I have a lot of it here. Starting off, I have a couple packets of the Ole Hendrickson line. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. It is a high-end skincare brand that is sold at Sephora, and these are the Ole Hendrickson Grease Relief Cleansing Cloths. They are supposed to exfoliate, clarify, and refine pores with eucalyptus and botanical AHAs. So I picked up these Ole Hendricks wipes for $4.99 at TJ Maxx. I know they retail probably for $18 or $20 for a full pack. I'm going to try to research all of the price differences and either put them on the screen or in the description box below, because I know that there's a lot of good savings to be had here. Then I also ended up picking up the travel size version of it as well. It was $1.99 and you get 10 cloths. I thought this would be good for when I'm traveling, so I have a couple of those. Then I found an Origins Original Skin Renewal Serum with willow herb. That is what the packaging looks like. I picked this up for $20. Now it is a serum, so serums are typically pricey, and Origins is pricey. I'm going to assume that this was probably a $50 serum or so. It just comes with the pink, very light pink packaging and a pump. Now we are going to get into a lot of the Body Shop products. The Body Shop is an online store base that is sold, I think, in Ulta, some of their products, not all of them. You typically can always find the Body Shop products at TJ Maxx and Marshalls in some variety, so I did pick up a handful of their products as well. I have a few products here from the Tea Tree line. If you have oily or acne-prone skin, you know Tea Tree is really great for your skin type. So I picked up 3 things from the Tea Tree line. The first being the Body Shop Tea Tree 3-in-1 Wash, Scrub, and Mask. Looks like so. So you can use it in all 3 ways. If you wanted to put it on your face and leave it on for a bit, it would be a mask that you scrub off. Otherwise, you could just do a wash with it. This was only $3.99 for a little over 4 ounces, which I think is pretty good. I would imagine this is at least 10, if not more, if you were to pay retail price for it. So I snagged that. I also picked up the Tea Tree Skin Clarifying Mattifying Toner. Looks like this. This is the 8.4 fluid ounces. I paid $4.99 for it. Again, I would assume this is $10 or so if you were to pay full price. And the last thing that I picked up from the Tea Tree line from the Body Shop is their Pore Minimizing Primer. So this is a product that I've actually used before and paid full price. I bought this for $3.99. You can buy it on Ulta for $18 or $19. I know personally, when I have an acne flare-up, I'm not the biggest fan of putting on product. I've gotten a lot better about letting my face breathe these days, but if I really need to put makeup on, I like knowing that my primer has something in it that is going to help keep more acne from forming. So I did pick up another one of these because it was so cheap. The next line that I picked up from the Body Shop is the Aloe Vera line. So much like the Tea Tree line, they have a aloe vera calming toner. Okay. Fragrance-free, preservative-free, and alcohol-free. That's really a really important thing to look for when you are looking for a toner, is that it doesn't have alcohol in it. Alcohol is really bad for your skin. Sometimes it's fine to drink, but not for your skin. It really dries your skin out, so the fact that this has no alcohol in it is great. It'll be super great for my skin. Again, I paid $3.99 for this bad boy. The next product from the aloe vera line that I picked up was the Aloe Instant Soothing Rescue Gel. Comes with a It comes with a pump, and I paid $4.99 for this, so $5 for about a fluid ounce of product. We will see if it works. And the last thing I picked up from the Aloe Body Shop line is the Aloe Soothing Night Cream. I paid $5.99 for this. I kind of just bought this on a whim to try. It is indeed fragrance free. Smells like nothing. It's just a white gel. Now let's get into the very exciting part, which to me is the makeup. The first things I'm going to talk about are some eye products that I picked up. I did pick up a palette and a pair of lashes when I was at TJ Maxx. The first thing are these velour luxury real silk lashes in the style Selfie. They look like this. Really dramatic and wispy. I don't know how I'm going to like them on me. I am working on trying more false lashes. I'm not a huge false lash girl, but I do enjoy the drama that a false lash adds to a look. So I picked these up for $9.99. I know velour lashes are $20 or $25 maybe. I'm not really sure. Again, if I can find the prices, the savings will be in the description box below. The next product that I picked up is this Too Faced Cat Eyes makeup palette. I got it for $14.99, and it is an eyeshadow palette. It's actually Too Faced's old school packaging, so it's like the tin material, and you have the little booklet covering the mirror, and then these are the shades you get. I feel like the quality of the Too Faced older shadows are better than the quality of the newer ones. That's just a personal preference. I find that the new ones are a little bit more chalky and hard to blend. So when I found another one of the old ones in the tin packaging, I really didn't want to pass it up. I paid $14.99 for it. I don't know if I said that already. So it's basically half off, because Too Faced palettes typically are around $30. I have a couple face products that I picked up the last few months at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I picked up this Kevyn Acoin contour palette at Marshall's. This is what it looks like. The packaging for Kevyn Acoin products are just so beautiful. And inside, what's really cool is it gives you a little overview on the product and how you can use it if you're just getting into makeup. Of course, you get a mirror. And then you have the actual shades. You've got the blush, a really warm tone bronzer, a highlight, and a cool tone contour shade. I will probably get usages out of all of these except the Desert Night bronzer, because that is very warm and I'm a pale ass bitch. So I'm not going to wear it. It's going to probably make me look like an Oompa Loompa. Can't have that. I was also very excited to find the Marc Jacobs Perfection Powder at TJ Maxx. Looks like that. So of course you pull it out and it's high end. So it comes in the little snap pouch like so. You snap it, you get a little poof. Probably not going to use that. And then you get the beautiful, sleek Marc Jacobs packaging. There's the shade, and there is the color. It's kind of hard to show. Next, we'll get into some lip products I found. The first being the Bite Beauty double-ended lipstick in the shade Cortado and Latte. It looks like this. I paid $6.99 for these. So there's the shade Cortado on one side, and then on the other side of the stick is Latte. The next thing I found is the Laura Geller lip oil set. You get a 3-piece set right there, soft and sultry. It comes with a lip scrub and 2 lip oil tints, one in candied apricot, which is this pinkier shade, and one in lavender, which is more of a purpley shade. I guarantee when I put them on my lips, there's not going to be a whole lot of tintage, just because lip oils typically are not super pigmented. For anyone that knows me, if you do know me, you know that I'm a huge lip oil junkie. I have a lot of them, a lot of tinted balms, because I do like something simple to chuck on if I'm not doing a lot of makeup or if I'm just at home. I paid $14.99 for this. I think that's a pretty good deal. I would imagine this is closer to $30. And then I have this awesome lip liner set from MAC. It is the MAC Very Valuable Pro Longwear Lip Pencil Kit number 2. And these are the shades that you get. I paid $19.99 for the set of 3 Pro Longwear lip pencils. I think are $18 or $19 for one. So it was basically getting 2 for free, and to try them out I thought that would be a good deal. Something that I probably should have talked about earlier, because it's not makeup, are a couple little hair sets that I picked up at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I'm not a huge hair junkie. I'm not a girl that does a lot with my hair. More often than none, my hair is not looking super great. For a while, I was known for just throwing my hair up in a bun and leaving it in a bun for days, and that was like my signature. There were times that I used to go to work, and if I didn't have a bun in my hair, people were like, "How am I supposed to know it was you?" I don't know. It wasn't a great time. I still wear my hair in a bun a lot, but I'm not a big hair person. I digress. So I picked up this Bumble and Bumble A Few of Our Favorite Things set. It looks like it was a holiday set at some point. You get 4 products. It was obviously retailed at $39 at probably Sephora or Ulta. I picked it up for $24.99, so a little bit of a savings. But you get the Invisible Oil Primer, the Repair Blow Dry, the Thickening Finishing Spray. What am I missing? And the Preta Powder, which this is what the Preta Powder looks like. The Preta Powder is used basically as a dry shampoo. Bumble and Bumble is a high-end hair care brand that you sell or you see at Sephora, and it is expensive. And for someone who's not into hair product, I'm not going to pay it. So I thought this wasn't a bad little set to grab. The other set that I found is by the brand called Amika. And actually, Amika is one of my favorite hair care brands. Their dry shampoo is really good. Their regular shampoo is good. They've got a thickening texture spray that's awesome. You get 3 decent sized products. I paid $20 for this. I'm sure it was probably around $40 selling too. You get the Triple RX shampoo, the Nourishing Mask, and the Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Simon is now joining us, apparently. Hey, bud. So don't mind him. He's probably going to be snoozing in the background, but I have just a few things left over, and then we're going to wrap this video up. First one I found is the Sigma travel brush set. It comes in the really cool brush travel case, which I like. Bless you! It comes in a travel case, which I like. I could use it for any brushes then, not just the ones I have in here. They're like little mini sizes. So the first one is the Sigma Foundation F60. It's a paddle brush. Typically I don't use paddle brushes for foundation. I use a sponge. Then in terms of face brushes, I have the Sigma Large Angled Contour F40. It looks like so. Then the Sigma Large Powder F30. Now, to be honest with you, this isn't a large powder brush. To me, this is something I would use for blush or maybe bronzer. This is a large powder brush, but nonetheless, it'll still be a good travel brush. In the Sigma travel brush kit, then you do get 4 eye brushes, which I actually think is pretty good. You could probably get away with only using these 4 if you were in a pinch. The eye shading E55 is just a flat shader brush. They give you the small angle E65. You have the Sigma Pencil E30, which is what it says it is. It is a pointed brush, really good for getting into the crease. And last but not least, the Tapered Blending E40. This is a cult favorite. You hear a lot about it on the YouTube community. I believe this little doohickey was $30. maybe 40 at the max. Sigma brush sets are expensive. I think they're closer to 60 or 70. This Sigma set I am super excited to have found. It is the Sigma Max Kabuki Kit brush collection. You get 2 for $5 kabuki based brushes, and as someone that is a foundation junkie, I was really hoping to find this, and I did. This was pricey. This was $49.99, so it's $50. I know I saved money. I'll put it in the description box how much this case of brushes normally would be. I am just excited to own some of them. And as the box says, oh, did I show the box? That's what the box looks like. As the box says, they are all kabuki brushes for foundation. So that's what they look like. First one that I have here is the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki F88. Then I have the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. This is a cult favorite as well. You also get the Sigma F82 Round Kabuki. I prefer this sort of brush almost over the flat top kabuki because it's even more dense and it won't soak up as much of the product. This is the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86. But I like it actually for setting under the eye. It just gets into the crevice of my eye really well, and I like a little bit more of a dense brush for concealer if I'm not using a blending sponge. And last but not least is the Sigma Angled Kabuki F84. I'm excited to see how much this kit actually retails for on Sigma.com. Last but certainly not least, we are going to talk about the haul of Kat Von D products that I have picked up at TJ Maxx and Marshall. First being the Kat Von D Lock and Loaded Makeup Setting Spray. This was a super cool find because I have always wanted to try her setting spray, but it is expensive. This is just the old packaging, which is beautiful. You get 3.4 ounces, and I only paid $7.99 for this compared to probably about $30. Then, if you've ever watched any hauls of TJ Maxx or vlogs from TJ Maxx and Marshall's, you'll know that Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette got a complete revamp. I have the palette from the same palette in the original packaging. It just looks like this. And those are the shades. I paid $19.99 for this, 20 bucks. This is normally $54 or $55 at Sephora. It was a steal. I know a lot of people were hunting for these, so I was happy to have found one. The last 3 products that I have from Kat Von D are a bunch of little eyeshadows. These are basically just palettes or quads or what have you that she has discontinued. So 2 eyeshadow trios, the True Romance eyeshadow trios. They both look the same on the outside. And I have the colors Helmet and Fever Ray. Helmet is the green and Fever Ray is the purples. These were $9.99 a piece, so the packaging looks like so. It has like the rose embossing. You pop it open and you have your colors. You get a light pink, you get a purpley mauve shade, and a dark purple. And then Helmet is the green one. You're going to get the very light green, the matte, more matte, is it matte? Yeah, the matte, like emeraldy forest green, and a shimmery dark green. And then the final product, we're at the final product, and it is my favorite find that I have found at TJ Maxx for a long while. It is the Kat Von D True Romance Eyeshadow Palette. The packaging, first of all. This palette was $9.99. $9.99 for this. And they are between $30 and $40 at least. On the back, then, it does give you the shades, which you're not going to be able to see because of the lighting. But you open it up, you open it, and it's like an envelope, which is super fun. You pull the palette out. The palette is tin, and it has the beautiful ladybird packaging on it. You open it up, it has a nice big mirror. You get a little free eyeliner. It's the Kat Von D Autograph Pencil in the shade Immortal Love. And then here is the palette. You get a lot of neutrals, but you get a fun like blue, orange, and purple shade. They are very pretty. You know what this palette reminds me a lot of? Is the Naked Basics palette, because there's a lot of cool tones, but there's the warm tone. I was so excited to find this because I've never even heard of it. I don't think I've ever heard about the Kat Von D Ladybird palette. Just so beautiful. Alright guys, that is it for my few months roundup of TJ Maxx and Marshall's purchases. If you've stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. This was super fun to film. It was a good first video for me to film, just kind of sitting here and chatting with you guys. I should be having a couple more videos up soon. I have some ideas and I'm excited to film them. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you are interested in me or this channel, definitely go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below so that you are aware of when I upload and you can check out more videos from me. So thank you again so much guys for watching. I will catch you on the flip side.